Well, it has turned into a beautiful afternoon and now evening. Skies partly cloudy. We did bubble up some clouds, but not much rain out there. Just a few spotty showers and storms down to the south and parts of north central Arkansas. And certainly today has offered up a break from the heavy rain that we experienced late last week and into this past weekend. Over the last 72 hours, parts of southwest Missouri and northwest Arkansas have received between 3 and 6 inches of rainfall. That's too much rain in a short period of time despite the drought, and that's why we have flood watches in effect for those areas. Afternoon sunshine, though, helping to dry things out. We've got some active weather on the way. We've got another pocket of unsettled weather dropping south now through western Wyoming. It'll round the bend in Colorado and head east as we work through Tuesday and Wednesday. And as it tracks across the area, it will generate waves of rain and thunderstorm activity. And a flood watch has been posted from central Kansas into Arkansas. And this does include areas like Joplin and Monette and Cassville, east toward Branson, south into Eureka Springs, Berryville, east to Mountain Home. Those are areas that have had some excessive rainfall and will likely see more heavy rainfall as we work through Tuesday and Tuesday night. In addition to that, there's going to be a risk of severe weather. Now, for our area, it looks like it's going to run across southern Missouri, generally near and south of Highway 60. And then once you get to the state line and south, that's where we have a slight risk for severe weather, or 2 out of 5 risk. But the focus for severe weather is really going to be tied, I think, to this frontal boundary. There's going to be a front that is going to get reinforced by the morning rain that we have on Tuesday. And where that boundary ends up later in the day going into the evening is going to be key in kind of pinpointing where severe weather chances are highest, because that is also going to be the area that has the highest chance for maybe some tornadic weather here. And that would be, I think, primarily toward northwest Arkansas, maybe clipping the I-49 corridor here in southwest Missouri, but again, primarily northwest Arkansas and south across eastern Oklahoma and western Arkansas. That's where the higher chances for severe weather will likely occur Tuesday afternoon into the evening. As far as tonight is concerned, quiet going into the night. Looks like after midnight we'll see showers beginning to develop across southern Missouri. You can see this big wave of rain and thunder to the west. That spreads in near and after sunrise, and that's what's going to really set up that frontal boundary to the south across northern Arkansas. Now that pushes off to the east with additional storms, some severe, developing here in northwest Arkansas. Those are probably going to want to ride that frontal boundary off to the southeast. And again, that's where I think severe weather chances are highest. But we'll also have a risk of strong to severe storms here in eastern Kansas that will make a run at I-49. And then that activity will push east across southern Missouri and northern Arkansas. So again, it looks like after some very quiet, droughty weather, now we have to contend with some severe weather and heavy rainfall. About 66 for a low tonight. Highs tomorrow will range from near 80 across northern Arkansas, closer to that front, to mid-70s generally north of the state line. And then on Wednesday, as a surface low pushes off to the east and cool air tries to work in on northwest winds, it looks like highs maybe in the upper 60s to low 70s north of the state line, with mid to upper 70s south of the state line. As far as rain, this is a very general look. Looks like along and north of the interstate, 1.5 to 2 inches of rain. South of the interstate, though, that's where we could see 2 to 3 additional inches of rainfall. Now, once we get past Wednesday, we dry the pattern out again, and it looks like we've got a gorgeous weekend ahead with mostly sunny skies, lows in the 50s, and highs in the upper 70s and low 80s.
I know when the ground is dry, it's harder for the rain to soak into the soil, but since we've had that rain, you think it'll be okay? I mean,
well,
it's loosened up enough?
Now we've saturated the soils.
Exactly.
And we've also put some water in the ditches and creeks. And
right.
I'm not overly concerned about flooding here in Springfield and points north, but I think especially in southwest Missouri, northwest Arkansas, where there's been so much rain over the last 72 hours, that's where there could be some flash flooding issues.
All right, sounds good.